Good morning, half a day. Welcome to my channel, but if you're not new, welcome back, and thank you for joining me on another ride along. So, it is the day before Thanksgiving. As a gig worker, what are the chances of us being able to make decent amount of money the day before a holiday for these gig apps? So the four that we may be using today, but specifically concentrating on one, but we're going to be doing Walmart Spark, Instacart, Uber Eats, and DoorDash. And I keep saying us or we because I'm out here with the hubby, but he's currently already on his very first offer on Walmart Spark. One customer, 2 items, 4.5 miles. It's not the greatest, but it's going to get us going, and it's still not too bad. I think it was $11.75. But as I said, hopefully you guys will continue to watch this video and see how well, or maybe not so well, we do. That's where we're at right now. And we've been here for a few minutes after making that first drop off. And yeah, orders that have been coming in from this neighborhood in Walmart, haven't been worth taking. And we're also still getting, because this zone, it has 11 Walmarts from the neighborhood to the super Walmart. Like I said at the opening of the video, even though I'm looking to still multi-app, which I do have Instacart on, what we're focusing on is Walmart Spark. But we're going to try a different location to see if we get any better offers. Alright, and what we had hoped on the move to this other Walmart, the small order came in. 1 customer, 1 item shop. So let's get to shopping. If you're not new to my channel, you'll know that when it comes to shopping at different stores, let alone in this case, since we're visiting here in South Carolina, shopping at a whole new state and having to familiarize yourself with locations of items. So I'm taking a moment to get my bearings. Well, and that's one of the downsides about shopping during the holidays, right before the holiday, is that you're going to come across not finding a popular item. They wanted a deviled egg tray, and yeah. Let's hope that they have a substitution. Alright, so in a situation like this, it's giving me the option to substitute, but I've already checked with an associate, and then it's not even allowing me to chat with the customer because you have to scan your very first item to be able to chat with the customer. So, yep. I can't pick a substitution because there's no substitution. I already asked.
That wouldn't hurt my feelings. No.
So that is the downside about accepting offers. 1 customer, 1 item, and can't find it. The upside is you're still going to get paid just for, arrival time. And that offer that I got, the only one that I've accepted so far, I ended up getting paid $5 and some change for the few minutes that I spent trying to look for the item and seeing if I could find a substitute. I just wish they would fix that. I just wish they would fix that to where in order to be able to chat with the customer, you have to scan 1 item. Because then you can't let the customer know, hey, they're completely out, there's no substitutes. Do you want something else? All right, at another neighborhood Walmart. Finally, after we made that last drop off, my husband had that curbside for 2 customers, and this was the closest store to us, so we came over here and I got this small offer, 5 items. So let's get in there and get to shopping. Yay, I got a noisy cart. Drives smooth, but it's noisy. All right. Like that, we're done and headed to checkout. Back at it again here at the neighborhood. Just made that delivery and got another small shopping order. This time it's 9 items. All right, let's get in there. All right, so we reached the question of the hour. Was it worth it doing gig work on Thanksgiving Eve? At least for us, it wasn't the first time doing this, especially in this state, since we're visiting family here in South Carolina. And for most of you guys that are watching this video right now, may have had the chance to get together with family and friends and enjoy some delicious food and wonderful company. I know we've had the chance to do that, and very thankful that we were, especially to be able to celebrate more time with my husband's side of the family. But as I said, it wasn't the first time for us doing this in this area. But every year is not going to be the same. And if you saw on those clips, we did deal with some traffic. Some of the stores that we went to, the lines, if anything, was probably the worst part on a couple of the stores that we visited. The store itself may not have been that busy. It's just, I guess, one of those things where people want to go to the register all at the same time. And there was an incentive for both of us on the Spark app. My husband was able to complete his, but I wasn't. And I believe it was, for the first line, it was complete 6 batches and get $30. He was able to complete his 6. I was only able to do 3 in the time that we worked. So it's all those factors that can be the same, can be different, combination of both, to add, on whether, if it's going to be worth it to do this line of work the night before a big holiday. But in this case, I think it was. We, and I'm going to be posting the figures exactly in reference to how much we made, what we did per hour, and I'm also going to post the miles. And that's something that I'm going to be adding from now on whenever I do any ride-alongs. So we didn't exactly hit our $200 mark, but again, we're out here with family, so we didn't want to work our typical longer hours. So I think there was a good chance we could have hit more than $200, but still, it was a really good turnout. I mean, especially for the amount of miles that we ended up driving. If we were back home, I'm sure those miles would have been well over 100 miles. So my biggest takeaway from working the night before a big holiday, because there's another one coming up with Christmas, and as well as New Year's, but it really, based on experience, it just really depends, where you're at, how your market's been. And like I said, how it was one year doesn't, mean it's going to be the same the following and moving forward. It could be busy and you made lots of money, the following year it could be slow and you didn't make a lot of money. So it's kind of a hit and miss, just like with a lot of things when it comes to gig work. So, I did have Instacart on, and I did check DoorDash, and at some moments it did show that it was busy, but we were also working on an incentive, so that was one of the reasons why I didn't turn on the other apps. But as always, thank you guys so much for joining us on another ride along, and I do hope that you'll keep coming back. Until then, whatever you guys are doing out there, please stay safe. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Until then, adios for now.